Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest for the afternoon, Dr. Mayssa, the Professor of Public Health and Community Medicine from Cairo University. Dr. Mayssa, it's a very good afternoon to you, ma'am. Dr. Mayssa, good afternoon. Can you hear us?
Good afternoon. Yes, I can hear you right now.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Doctor, for your time. Now, let me start by speaking about the 100 days of the health campaign. Since the second edition was launched by the Prime Minister under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Now, we've seen the state's aim to upgrade and improve the healthcare system in Egypt, which has become really a priority for the Egyptian government. How do you see how do you see them ensuring sufficient health services being provided and reaching those people that are most in need of them, Doctor?
Well, I can see that there's been a long time now, maybe 8 years or so, where the presidential initiative in health sector has started, and they have reaped a lot of benefits for the Egyptian population.
Yes.
And right now we are reaching into the National Project for Human Development, where there is a focus upon the investment in the human capital and human resources. This is a very wide project, the latest one. It's very comprehensive, and it's aiming for bringing about a character of the Egyptian population where there is a lot of investment in health, in education, and culture and sports. And also this would end up in a better job creation and job opportunity.
Indeed. Dr. Mayssa, now the health system, has faced key financial instruments and reforms, really, towards achieving this. The World Bank and the World Health Organization have both been supporting this new system with regards to providing technical and financial support since the implementation. How do you see the importance of, the taking part of international health organizations as well as the World Bank?
Worldwide, usually the health sector depends upon national funding and funding from external resources. This would include the WHO, it would include the World Bank,
yes.
It would include others. This should go hand in hand with strict and firm coordination with the Ministry of Health, getting aligned with its own strategies, with its demands, what is it that is really needed. And so far I can see that there are closed meetings upon which the Ministry of Health is deciding upon the prioritization of needs and how to get the best opportunity out of all the support, financial support is kept.
Indeed. Dr. Mayssa, how do you see the government's aim of ensuring, health outcomes, ensuring the quality and the standards of the healthcare system in Egypt? What measures are being taken in this regard, Doctor?
There is a great focus upon this right now, and it's actually starting with the services, where there is an expansion of the primary healthcare centers, upgrading of the systems within, refurbishment. This is from one side, and from another angle in the preventative services also, there is the training component, which is very, very important for the development of the health sector. It's the training within the management, in the medical sphere as well, and it's bringing about really very good results, and this is starting almost in like more than half of our governorate, and we'll see to cover all the rest.
Dr. Mayssa,
this is one part, and maybe I would like also to point to something that's very, very important for our system, that is the digitalization.
Yes.
Where digitalization is optimizing the use of the resources, is facilitating rapid decision making, is making the indicators more observable, and it's actually bringing about fruitful results.
Dr. Mayssa, a very important program launched by the Egyptian government regarding the universal healthcare insurance system. This is also going to be a great leap with regards to the provision of healthcare services for Egyptian citizens. How do you see this initiative by the Egyptian government, Doctor?
Well, the health insurance foundation has started like 5 or 6 years ago with the development of the law for health insurance, and it starts in fast promotion in certain governorates in phase 1, and it's still ongoing. And within this frame, there are 2 arms. One of them is strengthening of the preventative services, the primary healthcare units, the urban centers, where the preventative services are laid, and this is the place where there is an interface between the primary health care and the health insurance for referral of cases. So strengthening the preventative services is decreasing the burden on the curative services. In the curative services, we have the three head models running the process. One of them is under the presidential influence, and the other two are under the Prime Minister's influence. And definitely the Minister of Health and the Minister of Health are taking over the whole process. So this has now been regulated and coordinated, and is being tested in several governorates, and there has been a thorough study for the individuals and the families according to their preparation records, and there is a better understanding of the needs through the health map for each.
Indeed, Dr. Mayssa. Let me ask you finally, Doctor, just to wrap up, how do you see, what is needed to be done to attract more investments and more investors, especially from the private sector, to add more health services in order to benefit the Egyptian citizen?
Well, I can see, like in the last 3 years, there has been a supreme coordination between the Ministry of Health and the private sector and the NGOs as well. So this coordination is bringing about the two arms, the private sector, whether it's the pure medical or pharmaceutical as well, and the NGOs to work with the government in the government strategy. And this is actually accelerating the results, and it's making better outcomes of the available support, whether it is financial or not.
Absolutely right. Dr. Mayssa Shawky, Professor of Public Health and Community Medicine from Cairo University, I'd like to thank you very much, ma'am, for your time and your insight, and for joining us this afternoon on our edition of Cairo Local Time. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to a short break, and we'll be back for more. Do stay tuned.